Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Nicely done.
Focus. Battle continues.
I concur. Take the power of ice and turn it against our foes.
Well done. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. Take care. Ice can be deadly.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
From the beast as it breathed its last. Hard one.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Find a way to do something. Lest we be faced with another war.
Let us go. Granted servants that deserve the rest.
Get me the whole reinforcements. They need to match our might and strength of numbers.
Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
Go where your help is needed. Not yet routed. We're in no
And when we make decisions,
yes, of course.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be epic.
We must not let down our guard.
Not bad.
I can do no less in service of the original.
Splendid. I'll keep them pinned down.
I concur.
Well done.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Battle is best avoided here. Discovering what those clouds truly are may well be the key to everything. There must be a way to force them to recede. There must.
Not even Bergworth is safe from pure destruction. Now we face a foe no less ruthless than his battle.
I feel more threatened than completing every ounce of fear it has inflicted. looked to the arisen rage with such promise, now behold us with contempt.
Never mind. Our master knows what is right, regardless of what the battle brings. some miracle. Now this region shall be safe. At least for the time being. Pray, allow me to open yon chest. Here we go again.
Swarms!
Of course.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Now we can return to this location whenever we've a ferry stone to hand. The month I spent with Lord Phases was a queer experience indeed. Though my mind was perpetually unclear, I always felt your presence, Master. Full glad am I that we have been reunited.
'Twas an ordeal indeed, and there is much for us to ponder. But for now, we must find a means to forge ahead. What hope have I of doing any good?
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
Interested in my wares?
Not much has changed.
Finish it tomorrow.
Oh, got to keep moving. A customer, then. That changes things.
Look as long as you please. Do come again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I dare say, I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of at least.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I've oft pondered.
Well met, sir. How's the... day treating you then? Always a pleasure. Peruse at your leisure.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
As a matter of fact,
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Was well worth the effort of breaking it.
Aught you need of me? Aught you need of me?
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of Verland. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied, and sought ere greater heights. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, yet I did divine one thing. This world has I despaired at this discovery. For, if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Aye, 'twas all a farce, and I the fool. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of the new Arisen, consigned to this place. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen. For your path is jammed. Fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here, for this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
Indeed, you are correct.
We too once bore the mantle of Arisen, though no longer. As we walked our respective paths, each of us lost the one in despair of the dragon's boundless might, one in pursuit of vengeance's cold comfort, and one for fear of what. Yet you bear its. Hold fast to your strength of will, for it shall doubtless.
The Mad Sovereign's power yet girds this place. It could prove the last bastion of Hellas. To the coming destruction can only truly be forestalled.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design? This world is far removed from the one I know. The dragon is the embodiment of destruction. Understand this. The concepts of good. It is a being, as are ye. Now that the Arisen is a transcendent being, always true. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, the cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. For I am the husk of he who was once arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring them. Thus, as the Arisen is defined, such is the world's will. I dare say God's way. However, some years it appeared his intent was to alter the... Ye need not seek. Aye. Still, I suppose I can tell after all. Now, so it stands to read. A mockery of one, perhaps. The substance of which he... Worm's life crystals can be obtained, not only... They retain a measure of draconic power. Then go. Since times of Eld, dragon blood... Remember, draconic blood flows through the vein. Then I bid ye farewell. Since time... Remember, draconic blood flows through the vein. Of lesser drakes. Then I bid ye farewell.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
I hope our coin purse isn't too much lighter.
You have my support.
So, since time, remember, draconic blood flow. Goes through the veins of lesser drakes. Then I bid ye farewell. Since time, remember, draconic. Blood flows through the vein. Then I bid ye farewell.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I fear for the
Sky
Arbor.
glows red with
It would
fury.
seem there is far more at stake.
have-
What can be done? What ought I...
You think we need to evacuate? I should gladly follow you. Nonetheless, we can but try.
As arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide, that we might speak with him.
You have my support.
Salma Arenfen, Alecano Nanderi.
We need...
Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir, tindume ingarina fa...
Findelnar, ne veo norwende lis kemen. Moriven lis erumar meltol...
Kasinke telpi nun findaler. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne? Ja.
Mornambue roth enfane alva silmines fana. Ne vea tara morivin. Lis fa alda kar kemen rose oi andil. Kemen rose elame mor orne arenka liasur? Lia morivin onduiroth palan venis in heranon elui sorok.
Nun is amanda kill.
Kemen rose andil soron russa ne karilm ilarato. Ne chiamen ran in moretele erandum.
Findalnar, morivin les charmenan? Nefa oio sur. Airando vanitol malantar. Minas vana...
Alcarva fir nun eldaya ane martir, tindume ingarina fa... Sorne an fa meltol. Vanelin hyror soron. Lera ne fir heranon, anne arte her firnis.
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
By your leave.
Salma Arenfen, Alecano Nanderi.
Intai ne malantar?
So heroes molis.
Vindamun?
Akael fil Calowin nun li... Arume fa in Itherond. Atele Vinantai.
Now, mayhap you'll think twice before doubting what I tell you, eh? Why must I explain? The proof is in the... Ah, but you... Of course. I was telling you aught I know of the sea's peril, of the brine. Now, 'tis common knowledge, the brine, as if to say, there's naught out. But does that not strike you? Even if we are to believe, I should like to confirm for an old man with naught. When I said as much to the bride, a lie it may also...
Might not. Mayhap this time you use your lantern, Master.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny.
Can't say I've any time. Me? As well as can be expected, I suppose.
Well, fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Oh, wow, what's to do? How precious little time.
I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry overmuch.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave. Well met. Looking to make much obliged, sir.
I don't feel safe here.
Can't afford to grow too quickly.
Well met, sir.
Can't help but talking and whisper when I'm here.
Hard day.
There's all watching me.
Ah, there you are. I could use a bit of... Surely you'll be willing to hear... My request. Most great.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Where are the skeletons?
Holy attacks will serve us well.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their bodies smash beyond repair.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Battle continues. Seems we have it ready.
No miracle will bring us victory here. The unfortunate law will be fit on reproach. I have no answer. No. It is one that targets my own master as well. I should like to see it done. Lend me a hand.
Knock its feet off the rocket and stop here.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to see fit. 'Tis done. Thank you, Risen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Splendid.
your side. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
You have my protection.
Where are you headed?
Much obliged. Here you are. You've earned a reward.
Shift's only just begun.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Casinque telpe nun finaler. Ler aidalia anandor. Nun lin.
Nenambo e javstir uru findel. Kemen ros urun leteren. Ne romen an artelpe minasfana.
Luintarmi kinalen meltol. Ne meltol linkan aldakar. An fir nun fiamur.
Palan hiarmenran. Lis fa arnefan. Elorato ala. Nun mor arta. Nenwen mor aiwanon. Javstir lalastar. Nun falas.
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say that you have saved my people.
Your fight continues, does it not? The Arbor Heart is deep in thought.
But ideas must be practical.
Isolod Fanu, Landowin Nekare.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
This looks as good a place as
welcome rumors of any sort.
Wouldn't say no to a nice juice.
Sir Arisen, I trust that you'll pray see to it that naught akin to the recent.
In the end, I suppose 'twas no less than my due for meddling.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. I should be glad to assist you, Arisen. It's a solitary shard. We need to seek out more of these if it is to be used.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
It is not an encounter I can see.
I am honored to be put to your side, Arisen.
We are to retreat then.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are. That was hard won.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Trouble here. I best move along.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make you rich? You looking for a fight?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
No idle chatter, Duke.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Tis our duty to see this
Got to face it. No one's coming to my...
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
day to myself.
This is more than I bargained for.
Ah, my friend. Full glad am I to see you safe. If you have come on pressing matters, might I ask you to first bring...
Such quietude is a blessing. I'd sooner stay out and back where it's possible. I only pray my watch finishes without incident. I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
This may require a delicate touch.
I'm sure I can handle this. I'm quite sure.
All the others made it.
Tis our duty to see this feat.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. The end of the world. Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught was a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, you would have me evacuate the city. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, if the people will heed anyone.
Maintaining order in Vermund must be quite a burden upon the young Regent King. Let us aid him however we may.
By your leave.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
We shall remain here.
That's a long day of work.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal. Truth be told, I had reached the same so long as we cower within these walls. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. I have tried to make her see reason, but however, I fear that my position permits me. I must put the needs of the now. There are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick, and might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart. You may assure him that the royal treasury will...
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back between you and me. I fear for her.
'Tis plain as day that yet, in light of her crimes, there are those who would... I dare say the entire... It must be a trying time.
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny that I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have... So do as you will. The throne and its powers. The throne and its powers. Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers. Between you and me, I fear for her health.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm strange.
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine, and if you think I'll surrender a single one, I require the use of all of them to transport my wealth.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I've just sold off my last cart.
Is enough to have avoided the work?
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts... And if you think I'll surrender a I require the use of all of them to... Be gone with you. And if you think I require the use of all of...
Begging your pardon, sir, but...
At last!
Is enough to have avoided the...
I'm not taking any passing.
'Tis my duty.
Be gone with you, ruffian. And if you think I require the use of all...
Interested in my... More must be urged to evacuate.
We ought to choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns. Delighted to meet you. You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more. I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I've not much to say at the moment.
Be gone with you, ruffian. And if you think I require the use of all of...
Is enough to have...
At last!
What are you doing? Put that away. No! Spare me! I fear for my life.
Well, as a matter of fact, it didn't sit right, see? Having my wares claimed by some... Anyhow, as long as I've got my gold, and if that craven comes crawling back, I'll tell him back.
They say a crisis reveals one's true character, but that man was no less miserably selfish than he always seemed.
Indeed, you are correct.
I must be vigilant. The town's... I must pull myself together.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up.
We shall await you here, Master.
Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this, if I had but better known your heart, you would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together.
Oh,
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as...
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives.
Ah, you've returned. How fares you do? That puts paid to the last of our preparations.
My thanks. My thanks.
I am grateful.
Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
Such quietude. I'd sooner stay out in battle. Where there are few places where they can get down on guard. Such quietude.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
'Tis our duty to see this peace protected.
Mine is life devoted.
Leave off.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Let's take it easy today. Trying the same old town. I'm in fine fettle today.
I do wish those unsavory sorts wouldn't stare so.
Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Alas,
fancy a look at my wares? You would gather materials here, Master?
How am I to protect those dearest to me?
I best make my move scarce.
There's comfort in
Heard of any ways to make some easy...
Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence.
At last, the moment I've been waiting. For. Allow me to... Gather these up.
This sits funny with me, truth be told.
Interested in my wares?
One day.
Take joy by
So dull when there's nothing doing.
Looking
Would
for all
like
the
to
ways
keep anything.
Some of us get complacent.
Always the same.
Interested in my wares?
Just tell me what you need. And I'll see it done. Come again when you've more coin.
Back to it.
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This...
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarrelling amongst them. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite. Ah, Sir Arisen, with the world in such disarray, I could not. Thus did I return. I maintain order as best I can. But enough of my woes. What brings you? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, alas, the people of Batal are far from united in purpose. Should we proceed, unheeding of their division, with every soul at their wits' end? As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk among, and should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve. Such efforts will doubtless allow the As for me, my work here is far from done.
Flared tempers are understandable given the circumstances. Let us aid in mediating the quarrels arising in Backbatal.
You have my...
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that...
Quit acting so...
What are you waiting for?
Sorry, sir. Can't take it.
Have a little faith in yourselves.
You've pushed your luck too far.
How dare you? I'll not take...
As for me...
Bunch of sluggards. If you don't mind, sir, I've my duty to attend to.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
I've wares of plenty, as you can see.
Oh, not
Oi, you!
Don't go poking your nose in our business.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
I never asked you this.
This can't be happening.
On your feet!
Me? Scared? Not on your life.
No, you can't.
My wares.
No, you made a slur to start.
Heavens, no! I must stand firm. I believe in this.
Mercy! I believe in you.
Have mercy. This is your chance. I think prove your mettle. This is it for me. I see no obvious solution.
Boy, you're telling me? I don't think I've got another punch left in me.
Bah, I can't stomach more quarrelling after this.
Too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Master.
Now that is a surprise.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Oi, I saw it first. Trust a flea-ridden...
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come and put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, what...
Aye, clear off. Pretty...
You've pushed your luck.
I'll not take that from you.
Stop this, father! Thank you, sir.
You mean with me? For true?
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child, Snatch.
Wait. You shared your food with them. Aye.
Mayhap we're not so different after all.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so different.
Outstanding.
Ah! You're just riding on your...
You slander my honor, sir! This is no business of yours.
Now. If we are to duel, otherwise who's to say the victor fought?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us? This knave dared. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a
'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
Very well. I'll not force the issue.
Ah! Let us settle them!
You have...
How dare you interrupt a battle between honor...
Such humiliation shan't go unasked.
Heal yourself! They have touched the eye.
This cannot be.
Keep back! We do not wish to injure you.
I won't stand for this!
You dare violate the sanctity of our jewel! We'll
Those things coming.
I am shamed.
Just give the order and I will join the fray.
I can't stop shaking.
Show the blackguard you're not to be trifled with!
What's lost?
Is that the best you can do? Don't let them get the better of you!
I must be losing my nerve. must be losing my nerve.
I know you can.
Ye really pushing your luck.
I pray you!
Hold fast!
I must be losing my
You have
nerve.
the strength to prevail. Steel yourself, and we shall not. One ill-timed dodge, and I'm covered in bruises. You have the strength to prevail.
Scratcher. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Look at us! Put in our place!
I ought to thank you for holding up a mirror to a...
Aye! Consider your lesson!
I was most surprised when you intervened in their duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by proving neither your equal?
Outstanding.
The citizenry speak highly of your deeds. The people of Batal are beginning to see. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to pray. Return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your achievement. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation now.
Understood.
Here for my liking. Some of it.
Wickedness has no hold upon the tranquil. Pray, do not interfere. I do hope 'tisn't cracked.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one... Come hither. We would... One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city. You have our gratitude. For it seems we would present you with this gift. As a small...
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us.
Indeed. Forgive us.
Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely upon Sir Manella to keep peace.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Slim pickings of late.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet. Okay, and not a moment's rest.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Town's growling. What should I get up?
I don't mind. Crowds. The noise.
I always...
We must needs do aught within our power to... Found your charge?
I do wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
I've got no rush. The shift's only just begun.
Slim pickings of late.
Would you care to talk a moment? I pray you. Get to...
Person I believe in is myself.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
We must be ready.
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Sometimes I wonder.
Now.
When your equipment's coming. There's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
There's a task I would have you attend to. I am grateful.
I suppose we might as well get... what we can.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
I am grateful. Here you are, a deserved reward.
You have my fullest confidence. There is a matter I would... entrust to you alone. My thanks.
'Tis dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
My sickle's getting to be blunt as a hammer.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
You have my gratitude. A gift. Take it with my heart.
Gone from bad to worse. Take the power of ice and turn it against our foes. This place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get to safety. Though I'd gladly accompany you, believe me. Follow me, you'll see what I mean.
This material can be used to enhance equipment, and is a rarity besides.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
It is a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where they were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I could really use...
It's locked, Arisen.
We must...
Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel. I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawn. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or the currents. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get...
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here, and...
I implore you, Aris.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain, and they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. But never mind that. More importantly, it was the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. Listen, friend, I've a thought. If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, It could use that key to have a look around. It should open any doors you come across. Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well.
Pawns need only obey the true Arisen. I suspect one of those spell artifacts employed at the coronation is at work here.
True enough.
Pray, spirit me from this danger! I am sorry.
Circumstances forbid me from obeying. I pray you understand. I miscalculate.
I could really use some assistance. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
We ought to...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when...
I have a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. Pawns need only obey the true Arisen. Extraordinary, is it not? We need only hop on, and we'll be transported somewhere new.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only it weren't so far away. Do my eyes deceive me, or has our foe multiplied? Our battle will never be done at this rate. Ah, material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but...
You would gather materials here, monster? Can we really afford to carry more?
Methinks we picked up a key somewhere.
Shall we try it on the door?
Let me be the one to collect it. device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight. And people, by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
So the were being held here by the power of this god sway. Now they ought to be free to make good their escape.
Splendid.
So, there was naught left of the Overseer. I'll wager he thought to take the pawn. He always was a spiteful. At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid, friend. I only hope they'll heed my word, but I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this... With this, I'll be able... Now there's no chance of any of them. It seems I've no end of things to thank you for, my friend. I appreciate all you've done here.
Tis strange to think a god's sway would be used to guide my brethren to safety. After all the woe they have caused us.
Outstanding.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find. I aspire, I'll go there.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence. an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I knew you would prevail, Martin.
The battle continues. Huzzah!
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that...
Haven't you a lantern arisen?
Did yon statue not see?
Behold! It moves! Though what impels it, I cannot say. Go forth, Talos. May you strike down any dragon in your path.
The statue came alive again. It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us keep watch for the time being.
You see Arisen? We have no...
Astonishing! It repelled the red clouds.
But now the statue is broken. A shame, really.
Magma scaled!
Fire's fury shan't be of aid against this foe. I grant your weapon a magical boon.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Did my words reach them, no matter? Continue your fight, Arisen, as I to the last. I shall see my... Did my word, no matter? I will not continue your fight to the last. I shall...
Lo! A ballista!
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect...
I'll gather these now.
Is this how our world is to meet it?